Hi guys, something fresh on the market that's just hit the shelves. This is an Inglis Browning high power copy. Comes with two mags, instruction manual, and some basic cleaning stuff. So this is the first one that Inglis has released. These are imported into the US by SDS. So this is the L9A1. That's all it's got on that side. On this side, Inglis, Knoxville, Tennessee, 9x19, and a serial number that starts with TK. On the bottom, it's got Inglis P35 Turkey, and again the serial number is also at the bottom of the slide. So this is very clever marketing from SDS. The Inglis company, there was originally a Canadian company, and when Belgium fell to the German invasion in the World War II, the production of the Browning high power was then moved to Canada, and Inglis made the high powers for the British. And it's also at that time where it became known as the high power. So this is just a pure copy of the way the L9A1, which was the British designation for it, and this was just a copy of of that particular model with the lanyard loop, plastic grips with a thumb rest, the ambi safety like the Mark IIs and Mark IIIs have got. Sights, you got two white dashes and then or little squares on the rear sight, and then also the same thing on the front sight. This one does not have the magazine safety, meaning that it will fire with the magazine out, and there's also no provision for one there. The rest of it's pure Browning. I'll pull it apart and we can look at the inside. The magazine is a 15 round. It doesn't say Megara anywhere on it, but it is made in Italy, so I guess it is a Megara. It comes with two mags. Let's just do a trigger test on it, or trigger weight on it, before we pull it apart. 4 pounds 8.8 ounces, 3 pounds 3.7 ounces, 3 pounds 4.1 ounce, 3 pounds 10.9 ounces. Not too bad for a Browning high power. Pull it apart like any other Browning. Get the hammer back, get the slide into the takedown notch, push up slightly on that, and press the button on the back, pull out the slide stop, pull the slide off the front of the gun. Gun's brand new, so it has been test fired. You can see some brass there. The rest of it's just Browning. That's the recoil rod and spring. Barrel. On the barrel that got Ozerbas, or Ozerbas, however you would pronounce that, and then the serial number on the barrel as well, on the blind side of it. It's got lugs on the barrel, and then corresponding lugs over there in the slide. Important, it's got a firing pin block over there on the transfer lever, and there, yeah, you can see the trigger. There's no provision for a magazine block on the trigger. That's how comes from the factory. I'm going to pull a Browning high power apart just to compare. Okay, so this is a target model of Browning high power, and I just want to compare the firing pin blocks, and it's kind of an identical copy of that, and barrel and profile of the barrel looks identical. This one's got a hood on, that one doesn't have a hood. The Inglis does not have a hood, where the Browning does, and that's cut out there for the extractor. That one's not cut for the extractor. If we look at the slides of the two pistols, this is the Browning and this is the Inglis, or the L9A1. The profiles of the barrel cuts look very, very similar. The one difference is the Inglis has only got 19 cuts. On the serration, that's got 22, and these cuts are angled at a different angle. You can see on the first one how wide that first cut is versus that one there, so it's kind of angled more that way, making the cuts wider. And although it's very close to being the same length, it's not quite. You can see if I line up the first, not the start of the cut, the actual raised area, you can see the Browning comes out further. It looks like the dovetail on the two sights between the two are the same, front and rear. Well, that's it, guys. This is the first one that Inglis will be bringing out. They're planning 4 different varieties of these. So this is the first one, which is the L9A1. The next one up is going to have basically the same pistol with walnut grips. And then they're also going to be releasing one that's like a satin chrome or a silver stainless type finish to it, and that's later this year. And then right at the end, I believe they've got a limited run of pistols that are color case hardened, with a beautiful walnut grip and color case hardening. Absolutely stunning looking pistols. Yeah, and this is just the first one out. Hope you found that interesting. Stay safe. We talk again. Cheers.